Hi, I'm going to be demonstrating Colossal Cave Retro, and as you can see, I'm sitting relaxing by the fire. And let's make this window just a bit smaller. There we go. And maybe bring it a little closer. And here we are. We're on Colossal Cave Retro, which is played in a window, as you can see, and it's eye-tracked. So I'm going to look at the word New Game and click, and there we are. We're in the game. We have two options to play. The full game, which is a 350-point challenge and very challenging, and the game actually is replayable, and that getting to 350 points seems deceptively simple, but even people that have played it hundreds of times can't get there. Anyway, casual game. We'll do that for now, just to keep it simple. Okay, here we are.
You are standing at the end of a road before a small brick building. Around you is a forest. A small stream flows out of the building and down a gully.
Okay, we have some options. First one is look. I can look at the front door of the house.
You are standing at the end of a road before a small brick building. Around you is a forest.
To the side, you see the
and down a gully.
little arrowheads. I can use those.
You're at the end of the road again.
Turn left or right. It's snap turning. At the bottom, there's a foot icon. I can use it to walk. And I'll use the snap turn to turn back. And let's walk over to the house. While moving, I can slide my hand side to side in order to turn. Here we see the door.
The door is closed.
The door is closed. So we can use the hand icon. And once again, I'm just controlling all this with my eyes. I'll put my hand on the door and wander in. So again, I'll go back to the feet. There's another icon called the radar icon. We'll do that when we get inside here. Okay, you can see inside the well house. There on the table, if I click the radar symbol in the lower right corner, you can see the things that can be interacted with. And I'll click on the hand and grab the lamp. There's an inventory screen. And you can see we have the lamp. If I click on the lamp,
lantern.
I
the
can
lantern
turn the lamp
is now
on.
lit.
And notice things are a little brighter now.
You're inside a building, a well house
Pick the
for a
hand.
large spring.
Let's grab some more stuff. And now if I look at my inventory, you notice I have 4 different things. I can look at those, like I'm looking at the bottle.
Bottle of water.
I could drink the water, but then I would have no water. And that would be no fun.
You're inside a well house.
Okay, let's go outside. There's a stream here, which we can look at.
You're at the end of the road again.
And let's come on down to the stream. We can wander along the stream. Actually, since we're here at the stream, we probably could
Bottle of
go
water.
ahead and drink our water.
You were getting a bit thirsty.
But now we have an empty bottle. Let's use the bottle.
Your
Stick it on
bottle
the
is now
stream.
full.
And now we have a full bottle. So if we ever need water, now we know where to get it. Wander along the stream. Let's look around. There's that pesky owl up there. If we watch for a second, he should do something. Look back down at the grate. Let's look at some options in the game real quick. Okay, here you can see that we have saving game. We can save game. You can see a couple of other games I saved before. Other options under settings. We have controls, and we can can crank the speed way up, which is kind of fun. Let's watch what happens when we do that.
You're in a 20-foot depression floored with bare dirt.
Okay, I'm going to go
Set into the dirt
backwards.
is a strong steel
And our
grate
speed
mounted
is
in
kind of
concrete.
crazy, so
A dry stream bed leads into the depression.
I've seen speedrunners get through this game in 20 minutes by cranking the speed up. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them, so I'm going to go back to a rational speed level. And see what other options there are. Okay, sound. We can control the sound of sound effects. We can turn on or off the subtitles. And this is kind of fun in that you can choose from 13 languages to play the game in. Since I'm learning French, I could play the game in French. But I need to go back, and I'll flip back to English. And let's wander over to that grate that we see. That's the access to the underworld, and most of this game takes place underground. So let's...
You can't go through a locked steel grate. Set of
take the
keys.
key. And
You have unlocked.
unlock the grate. And open it. And in we go.
You're in a small chamber beneath a 3x3 steel grate to the surface. A low crawl over cobbles leads inwards to the west. You're in a small chamber beneath a 3x3 steel grate to the surface. A low crawl over cobbles leads inwards to the west.
One of the more difficult areas of the cave hits you almost immediately in that there's this narrow passage, and you have to kind of find your way through. And because I've played it before, I happen to know that off to my left there is a cage that can be found. But I only know that because I played this game a few times. So I'm going to get that cage. I know it'll come in handy later. So let me return to the game.
You are crawling over cobbles. You're crawling in a low passage.
And wander over. And see if I can find my way through here. I have done it a few times, but I can't say I'm very good at it. Okay, I did it. Okay, we enter this large chamber, and to our left is Zizzy, is how we pronounce it. I don't know the correct pronunciation, but I know that
It says Zizzy.
I can click on that, and I'm going to get the magic spell Zizzy. And I would click on it now, but what it basically is a teleport. Move us quickly through the
You are in a
cave
you're in
and
a
back
room
to the
filled
well
with
house.
debris. An awkward canyon leads to the
There's
west.
something else here. Notice if I click on, well, let me wander down and see what's down here. Aha, see that glistening? If I click on the radar, you can see a couple of hot spots there.
A 3-foot black rod with a rusty star on an end lies nearby.
We can get the rod.
There's nothing to do with it here.
And I'm going to go someplace else just because it's a very cool place. And it's not like I'm giving away the game. This is an enormous game. And some really interesting areas to explore. I would... okay, let's see. I think this is the entrance to the Bat Cave. We'll go out to the middle of it and then take a look around. I don't know if the resolution will let you see it, but there are bats flying around in here. There you can kind of see them. And I'm going to wander on down. As you dig deeper and deeper into the earth, things get a lot more interesting. For instance, this
The
bird.
bird was unafraid when you entered, but as you approach, it becomes disturbed.
Well, and rather than give this away, I'm going to go ahead and stop the demo here. But let's save game in case I ever want to come back to it. And well, I didn't show the help. Help is nice because it's done as a series of videos showing you how everything works. And let's quit. And that's it.